Last week, the 11 finalists rocked the X Factor stage.
What does Louie know? You're amazing.
That wasn't a rock track.
Gary.
It's totally boring.
Give her a break.
You know what Louis does? He takes bad acts and makes them even worse.
But one act rocked out of the competition.
The person that I'm sending home tonight is going to be Sammy.
Sammy.
And 11
Sammy.
became 10. It's been the most dramatic week ever. Judges at war. Contestants in meltdown. And tonight, a missing judge.
Kelly's ill. She's not going to make the show. What's going to happen to her girls?
Tonight, no one is safe. It's Halloween. Fighting for your vote. To Lisa's groups. Little Mix and The Risk. Bluey's over 25s. Johnny Robinson and Kitty Brucknell. Kelly's Girls. Misha B, Janet Devlin and Sophie Habibus. And Gary's Boys. Craig Colton, Marcus Collins, and Frankie Kokoza.
The crowd are going to be going mad.
We can prove him wrong now.
Just Gary now.
Exactly. He can take that this weekend.
It's time
It's Halloween this week, and the theme is perfect for my two acts.
to face
Toughest week yet for us. But you know what? What doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
the music.
Fireworks between the judges last week. I've got to say, there's not a lot of love going on at the moment in the dressing rooms.
Be afraid, Britain. It's Fright Night. Live from London. This is the X Factor Halloween special. Please welcome your host, Dermot O'Leary.
Welcome to the... No, don't go! Welcome to the X Factor Halloween special. Your scary Saturday night starts right here! And apologies already for my dance moves. Tonight is Fright Night. Things are going to get pretty spooky around here. But no one will be more terrified than a contestant's one wrong, blood-curdling note. And tomorrow night they could be on their way home. And the curse of Halloween has already struck. We are already one judge down. Unfortunately, Kelly is sick. Not well enough to be with us tonight, but never fear because we have a replacement. Stepping into those big heels, she's one of our most successful winners ever, a platinum-selling artist, 4 million record sales in the UK. It's Alexandra Burke and the X Factor judges.
Gary Barlow. To Lisa. Louis Walsh. And X Factor winner, Alexandra Burke.
Louis Walsh. Talisa. Gary Barlow. And Alexandra Burke. There you go, your X Factor judges. Like I said, poor Kelly isn't well enough to be with us tonight. Obviously, we send her our best. You rest up and get home soon. Gary, Kelly's not here.
I know she's going to be gutted, not about the show, but about the fact that she's missed your dance routine, mate.
I don't think no one needs to be gutted about that.
Get well
Talisa,
soon, Kelly.
Absolutely, I'm sure you share that as well.
I got lost there for a second. I was like,
It's all right, I know. My dance moves are pretty
Oh,
spectacular.
I loved it.
Kelly's obviously not very well. She's resting up in LA. I'm sure we all send her our best.
We all want to send, all our love to Kelly. We hope she gets well. Everyone's been on the phone to her. Hope she'll be back for next week, live and kicking.
And Louis, what is it? These young'uns, they just don't have the staying power you have, right?
You're still here. You're still here.
And Alexandra, you've been there, you've done it, you've won it. You're here, you're cheering on the girls tonight. I know you've been watching the show. You looking forward to it?
I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. I'm here to back the girls. I'm here for Kelly's girls. And we're just going to have some fun. And I ain't taking no nonsense from this one over here.
Love it already.
Pull that one out as well. This one.
All right, first up, it's the group, so we go to their mentor, who is terribly cursed with beauty, youth, talent, and the seat next to Louis. It's Talisa.
Okay, these guys have had the toughest week ever. But you know what? They pulled through, they're here to smash it, and with a brand new member, it is The Risk.
Ashley's just dropped a bombshell on us today and told us that he doesn't want to be in the group no more.
This afternoon I broke it to the guys that I didn't want to be a part of The Risk. I just feel like this whole experience isn't for me. I look at other boy bands and I ask myself, is that what I want to do with my life? And the genuine answer was a no. It's probably the saddest thing and the hardest thing I've had to do in my entire life.
When Ashley told me, I couldn't believe it. But from the minute I spoke to him, I knew that was it, he was going. I know how hard this is for you right now, but no one's going to hate you. You've got to do what's good for you.
I'm so grateful for what I've learned, but I know that the time's come for me to move on. I love those guys a lot and just wish them the best of luck. For the season final.
He just ain't ready for all this. Some people are made for it, some people ain't. And we just want him to be happy.
This morning we woke up thinking practice, 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 but it's just not clicking, is it?
Nah. We just feel like someone's missing. Ideally, we want a fourth member and we've got someone in mind. We're thinking about Mr. Ashford Campbell from Dubai.
When they told me they wanted to bring Ashford in as a fourth member, I thought to myself, hang on a minute, this could be pretty good.
So, Ashford, how do you feel about joining The Risk?
What?
How do you feel, and I want your honest response, about joining The Risk?
I'm on the next train.
I knew that I was going to have to speak to the other judges because they had already voted New Vibe out. But I think they got it, and I think they have a respect for the boys, and they agreed.
Yes! I can't believe I'm back. And I'm so excited to be given another lifeline, and I'm part of The Risk now.
It has been a really tough week, but I know for a fact my boys will not let me down.
Close to midnight, there's something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. Yeah, you start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed. This is thriller, thriller night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's thriller, thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside the killer thriller tonight. Night creatures call and the dead starts to walk in the masquerade. There's no escaping the jaws of the enemy this time. Been wise to the end of your life. You hear the door slam and realize there's nowhere left to run. You close your eyes and hold
tough song to sing, Thriller, very tough song. I always loved The Risk. I always thought you were a good band. I think you're actually a better vocal harmony band. Welcome back, Ashford. You just fit in perfectly in this band. Ashley did the right thing to leave if he wasn't happy. Guys, I see something special here. And as Talisa said, you've got it. Absolutely, you've got it.
Can I just say what a fantastic opening to the show? Oh, wow. Magical. I mean, with obviously you being a new member, what I only would say is that you need to find that balance of being a bit more organic, I personally feel. But I love the fact that you guys are a fantastic vocal group. You're giving it a little something that I see. And what you also have to think about is, remember, there are bands out there like JLS, you know, The Wanted, etc., One Direction. Find where you guys sit because you are unique. Find that, keep it, own it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, you know, I've always really liked you. Now I really, really like you. Ashford, you've slotted right in. Well done, boys. You know what? The truth is, I've been right where you are right now in 1995. Take that, right before a big tour, one of our band members left, and at that point you make a choice. You either lie down and lose, or you get up fighting like you've done tonight. Well done, boys.
You know, Gary is so right. You could have, you know, sat down and given up, but you guys have just fought your way through this week. I saw your faces when you got the news. This was totally unexpected out the blue. And, you know, you got it together. You made your own decision, you brought Ashford back, and you've completely smashed it tonight. This is The Risk.
All right. What a 48 hours you've had. How was that for you, Ash?
It's been crazy from sat at home and to getting a phone call, and it's been life-changing. And thank you so much to the guys.
And, you know, guys, Charlie, I know you obviously missed Ashley, but this is a great free transfer for you guys, right?
Listen, when we found out the news from Ashley, we had to... You have to move on fast for this show. It's 100 miles an hour, and Ashford was in our minds. Yeah, super, the best replacement we could have thought of.
Good for you guys. All right, 0901 61 61 601 is the number to keep the risk in this competition. Please don't vote now. Lines won't open until all 10 acts are performed. Calls cost 36p max from a BT landline. From other networks, maybe higher from mobiles, will be considerably more. Vote cast before the opening time won't be counted, but may still be charged. You can also vote by text and red button. Details of that later on in the show. Opening the show tonight, The Risk. All right, first of the two overs left in the competition, so we welcome their mentor, a veritable Frankenstein who has unleashed some monster hits into the world, along with a terrifying two-headed beast known only in legend as Jedward. Louis Walsh.
OK, up next, it's the People's Diva. It's Johnny.
Last week, the audience reaction was amazing. The icing on the cake for me was my Gaza. He loved it.
Johnny, I really enjoyed that.
But at long last, a song that he actually did like that I performed, so take that.
I've got to admit it, I really liked Johnny's performance last week, but he's got to step it up big time if he's going to continue having my interest.
I'm starting to feel quite popular, and I'm getting recognised everywhere. I chat to anyone, and when I'm recognised, it's no different than when I meet people anywhere, because go, oh, hello, love. Charlie! Thank you! I got a free pina colada.
Johnny is the best one.
When I was growing up, I was never sort of like popular or accepted. I was always a bit like the odd one out, because I was a lot different from most other boys. And now it's turned around. People were chanting my name the other night when I went out.
Johnny!
No, never.
You absolutely rock, babe.
Johnny's doing something totally different tonight. I think Gary's going to be so surprised and love it.
Tonight is Halloween night. Here's Johnny. That's from The Shining. And I really do want Gary Barlow to get right behind me on this one.
Johnny Robinson.
It's that old devil called love again. Gets behind me and keeps giving me that shove again. Put a ring in my eyes, tears in my dreams, and those rocks in my eyes. It's that sly old son of a gun again. He keeps telling me that I'm the lucky one again, but he still has that ring. I still have those jeans and those rocks in my eyes. Suppose I shouldn't stay, run away, wouldn't play. That devil, what a potion he would brew. He followed me around, build me up, tear me down till I'd be so bewildered I wouldn't know what to do. Might as well give up that fight again. I know damn well he'll convince me that he's right again when he sings that siren song. I just gotta tag along with that old devil called love. With that old devil called
for too long. He finally got to sing a ballad.
I know.
And I loved it.
I know.
And guess what, Johnny? I thought you were very, very sexy tonight. Me? Do you know what, babe? Great song choice, first and foremost. You just got up there, you sung your little heart out, and I love you. You bring the fun to the X Factor, and you always have, and I wish you the best of luck because you are very special. I do adore you.
Thank you, Alexander. Thank you.
Johnny, that's it. That's it. It's that simple. That's all you needed to do. Because you're not a novelty act, you're a great singer.
We all know you can sing, but you are the fun factor to the X Factor. So you got a very authentic jazz voice. There's a guy in America called Jimmy Scott. You remind me of him. We could be in Ronnie Scott's. Listen to an amazing worldwide jazz singer. You nailed it.
Johnny, I don't imagine winning this competition means that much to you after that kiss and that hug. That's pretty much it now, right?
That's made it worthwhile, that has.
You know what? Did you enjoy? I know you've been saying to me a couple of times, I'd just love to do a ballad. Did you enjoy just sat here with the piano doing it?
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Louis. Thank you.
Would you like to do more of this stuff?
I'd love to do more, definitely.
Okay, well, let's see if we can do that next week on 901 61 61 602. Call that number to send Johnny safely through to next week's show. Don't do it now. Lines won't open to all the acts to perform. Remember, you can also vote by text. Details later. For now, it's Johnny! All right, after the break, get ready to hide behind the sofa, but don't forget to peek around the side as Sophie and Marcus get spooky on this stage. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to a ghostly X Factor Halloween special. There'll be a lot more of that coming on. If you have any thoughts on tonight's show you want to share with anyone, living, dead or undead, get involved. Facebook.com/The X Factor or tweet us. We are at The X Factor. Up next is the girls. As we explained earlier, Kelly is unwell but sitting in her seat and ready to battle in the name of sisterhood. It's X Factor winner Alexandra Burke.
So the first stop of Kelly's girls is Sophie.
Today I've got a little bit of time off, which I'm going to take full advantage of and go home and see some friends and family, which I'm really, really excited about. The X Factor is such a big thing and you don't really realise how big it is until, you know, you go back home.
It's a bit weird, to be honest, looking at this poster.
Hello! I'm literally a typical London girl. When the judges said that I was quite quiet and timid, basically the whole of Islington were laughing because I'm definitely not that.
Yeah, what's it been like down here? Is everyone missing me? Yeah. No, it's wicked. Everyone was supporting you. Everyone. Even people that hardly know you, they're like, yeah, Sophie, yeah, I'm supporting her.
It's amazing to see a local girl get so far, and so we're all behind her and we're really rooting for her.
Knowing people back home are supporting me and behind me, it feels great.
Each week the competition gets tougher, so Sophie has really got to start putting out some big performances.
Tonight I'm going to go out there and do it for my friends and family. Come on, London!
Sophie Habibis.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Seasons came and changed the time. I grew up, I called him mine. He would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play? Bang, bang, I shot him down. Bang, bang, he hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, I used to shoot you down. Now he's gone, I don't know why. And to this day I sometimes cry. He didn't even say goodbye. He didn't take the time to lie. Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down. Music played and people sang. Just for me the church bells rang like the echo from a gun. We both vowed that we'd be one. Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down.
Sophie, you're a great singer. You're a really nice girl. I'm not sure about the song choice. For me, there's something missing. I don't know what it is, but there's something missing. It's like you're a secretary that sings at the weekends or something. You know? It's just something not right.
No. Sorry.
Sophie, I could tell you're a bit nervous tonight because, you know, the song's probably not what you're used to, but you've got no reason to be nervous because, you know, you nailed it. I was worried when I saw you in rehearsals. I saw you shaking earlier, panicking about tonight, but you know what? You went through it and I feel you're starting to find your own tone vocally. There was a bit of a Kate Nash twang in there tonight as well. I really liked it. I think you're finding yourself. Well done.
Thanks.
Sophie, you're actually one of the best singers left in this competition. But this is the 4th week running that you've chose to sing a really dreary ballad, OK? I've got a big problem with you. I love your voice, but your song choices are as dull as dishwater.
Well, you know what? I'll keep it real and first of all say there was some slight tuning problems, babe, but it does not take away the fact that you are a beautiful performer. And the fact, everybody wants to comment on the song choice. We've had a song choice comment here, but you know what? It's Halloween. Don't we want a nice little droopy little song choice here? I think it's a good song choice. You are finding your own 2 feet. We're still early in the competition, and you are a lovely, lovely girl. Just remember, each week, shine, because you can shine, OK?
OK, pick you up on a couple of things. Did you, I mean, you and Kelly presumably picked that song together?
Yeah, I mean, I love the song. I really, really love it. And, of course, it is Halloween, so I did want to make it spooky and haunting. Of course, I do want to do an upbeat song, but hopefully if I get kept in, then, you know, I can do that.
Louis, judging by the audience reaction tonight, this is so much more than a secretary that can sing, surely.
But there's something missing. It's like I'm looking for the next big pop star, and there's something missing. She's a great singer. She's a great singer.
You can hear them. They all agree with you.
Dermot, it was the wrong song. It was the wrong song.
Well, take it up with Kenny when she gets back, but it's not Sophie's.
But it doesn't take away the fact that she can sing.
She's not a pop star.
0901 61 61 603. Call that number to make it a very happy Halloween for Sophie, but don't vote till all 10 acts have performed. Give you the text voting details later on. Now, one more time, it's Sophie. She ain't happy with you. All right, turn to the boys now. So we go to a man who is so terrifying, just the mere mention of his name makes women everywhere scream. Gary Barlow.
Thank you. Alexander, this is where the talent begins. Marcus Collins, everybody.
I opened the show on Saturday. On stage, I try to come across as confident, but backstage, I get so nervous. My heart is beating so much, and I get so frightened. It's because I really want this so much, and I want to do well. I don't want to let anyone down. I get that nervous. I'm sick to the stomach. I'm getting nervous now just thinking about it. It's so scary. It's so scary.
Even after doing this for 20 years, I still get nervous. This is the best way of finding out who you want to be. Watch yourself back.
Do you like watching yourself back?
I love watching myself back.
Last week, Gary said that I should watch my performance back.
Look at your face. I mean, you're so relaxed. The confidence is brilliant.
I find it hard to believe in myself sometimes. I need a little bit more reassurance that I'm doing the right thing.
You believe there you are on the X Factor stage?
It's madness. I've watched it for literally like 7 years. It's a dream.
I think you should be dead proud of that. It's really, really good. And let's build on it this week.
Yeah. I was worried about watching it back with Gary, but I'm glad that I've done it. It was really good. Got some positive feedback.
I've spoken to Marcus about his nerves, and I really want him to just stand behind that screen before he comes out and say, I'm the man.
Shine.
Last week, Lenny Kravitz, you nailed it. Tonight, Stevie Wonder. You're happy, you can sing, you can dance. Marcus, you've got everything. I hope everybody votes.
Thank you. Marcus, you really nailed the Halloween theme tonight. You went for it. You weren't afraid to put a bit of makeup on, have some fun up there. I love the staging. You look like you were having fun, and when you have fun, everyone else has fun. That's the great thing about you.
Baby, you had fun on stage. You worked that stage. And let me tell you, I really, really enjoy you. You've got a great look. I like the fact that you got involved with the Halloween theme. You just, snatched.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you.
Marcus, once again, you totally delivered, mate. Well done. Beyond the voice, beyond the stage presence, I love your smile. Congratulations, mate.
Thanks, Gary. Great. Appreciate it. Thank you, all.
All right. Clean sweep. You look like you enjoyed that so much. How was it for you?
Oh, unbelievable. One of my favourite performances yet. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for...
And the moves and the dancing and all, that's where you see yourself, you like all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I love moving around. Love dancing. Every week I'm here. I'm
and I've got Crazy Kane as well, which I'm a big fan of as well.
What do you reckon of that? It's all right, isn't it?
Oh, no, 61 61 604. Call that number to keep Marcus in the competition. It's the only way to guarantee he'll be safely back here next week. Don't ring now. Lines will open after all the acts are performed. You can also vote by text, details later. For the time being, it's Marcus. All right, after the break with tricks and treats, Misha B on this stage. Don't miss it. Welcome back to the X Factor Fright Night Special. Oh dear. Plenty more where that came from. The acts and the judges might have the heebie-jeebies tonight, but there's no scaring this lot. It's the X Factor audience! Marcus's mum! Up next, the girls again, so we go back to guest judge Alexandra Bell.
Up next is the wonderful Misha B.
Rock Week was a bit of a challenge, but I was really excited for it. In the back of my head, I know I could have done better, so I'm always on edge about what the judges are going to say. The critique became about me and not the music.
You being so feisty can come across quite mean to certain contestants. And I've been told by a few contestants this week that there's been a few mean comments towards them.
It upset me to the point where I had to even pinch myself to ask myself, did that really just happen? There's been loads of things in the newspapers. Yeah, I've done some things in my past that I regret and that I'm not proud of. Going through the things I experienced as a child, I went into high school lost. I was looking and searching in all the wrong places. I made mistakes, but it's all part of growing up. I'm the type of person, if I know I've gone wrong somewhere, if I've upset somebody, I'm sorry. I was saved by music. I know that I've never bullied on the show. And, you know, I came into this competition for one thing only, and that's the music. Everybody that knows me knows my heart.
Hey, Mish. Good to see you smiling, kid.
Thanks. I was upset. I'm not upset anymore. I want people to love me for what they see on the stage and off the stage. I want people to know that I'm not a bad person.
Ellie can't be with us this week because she's ill. I hope she gets better soon, and I know that we'll soldier on and make her proud.
Soon
seldom we see somebody like you. You're a rare talent, vocally and visually, and every week you bring something exciting to the X Factor, and I cannot wait to see you. And if Kelly was here, Kelly would say, "You put it down, baby girl."
Misha, you absolutely smashed it tonight, like you always smash it. And the truth is, Misha, you were born a star. And I want to let you know that anything I say to you is only because I want you to be the best you can be and be as successful as you can be. And my point that I was trying to make was that you don't have to fight anymore for your right to be here because you deserve it. I relate to you and I get you, so I'm letting you know that. I just want you to be the best you can be, and I think you tore it up tonight. Well done.
Misha, out of the stratosphere tonight, OK? It's a funny one. It's like a record company has signed you at the age of 9, developed you for 10 years, and this is what we're seeing here on this stage. It's pretty incredible. Well done.
You know what, babe? First of all, I feel like there's been so much pressure being put on your shoulders right now, and you need to ignore everything around you and focus on you, right? At the end of the day, you vocally never disappoint. My only thing is, you know, I can't wait to see you completely stripped down and you show everybody who you really are and what you're made of. This competition is about growth and you are growing. Remember, it's a ladder and you just keep going, baby. Keep going.
All right, thank you, judges. Wow, it was a good week, wasn't it? I mean, obviously the comments last week, I know they knocked you. Must be very important for you to hear those comments like that tonight.
Thank you.
Bit happier this week? We've got that lovely big rhino horn on there as well. We're loving that too, aren't we? Let me never do an impression of Kelly again, by the way. It really freaked me out. Oh, no, 61 61 605. That is the number to call to give Misha B in this competition. You can also vote by text details later on in the show. For now, it's Misha B. All right, taking on two monster hits after the break. Janet and Frankie perform on this stage. We are back in a moment. Welcome back to the X Factor Halloween special. There we go. Just in case you didn't know, it was the Halloween special. The only magic spell the acts are after, however, is the one cast by your votes, which you can conjure up later. And if you want to download the free X Factor app, it's available now for iPhone and BlackBerry with news, views and a tap-to-clap game. Details at itv.com/X Factor. Next, to try and mesmerise you again, it's the girls. So we go back to Alexandra.
Next up from Kelly's Wonderful Girls, it's Janet.
Rock Week for me, I think, went rather well. It was the most upbeat one I've done. I'm looking forward to doing even more upbeat ones, really, because you feel happier after them. Really enjoyed that one. I'm enjoying so much being in the X Factor and being somewhere like London. But obviously you've got those moments in your day where you just miss being at home. When I talk to my mum and dad about the support at home, they tell me that there's posters and T-shirts.
Janet and X Factor, there's a huge amount of support. There's posters at the bottom of the village and top of the village. There's a lot of T-shirts in local shops.
We have sold up on 100 already.
In their local primary schools, completely covered in Janet Mania. It's great to know that the whole of Gorchin is supporting her, and we are immensely proud of Janet.
It's a really nice feeling that people are supporting your singing.
Good luck, Janet! All of Gorchin supporting you! We love you! Woo!
I want to go out there tonight and make Ireland proud.
Janet Devlin.
Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? Every vow you break, every plane you stick, every smile you fake, I'll be watching you. Since you're gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold when I long for your embrace. I keep calling, baby, baby, please. Every vow you break, every smile you fake, I'll be watching you. Every single day, every word you say, I'll be watching you. Every breath you take, every night you stay, I'll be watching you.
That was a big task, because we all know that song. We've heard it sung by so many people, but I love your interpretation. I found it very, very haunting. And the best thing about you is you're real. There's nothing fake about you. You're all about the voice. You're a ready-made recording star. And in the words of Kelly Rowland, you got it all going on, babe.
Janet, I feel like there's something different about you tonight, and I'll tell you what it is. It's the look in your eyes. It looks like you mean business. You've come out here with a different energy tonight. It's like you're saying, here I am a contender, and you may not have noticed me as a personality up until now, but I'm here, and I'm starting to see you, the real Janet, and I love that. Hopefully, it wasn't the strongest performance you've had, but I love the song choice, and I loved your energy tonight.
Janet, well done again. Another great performance for you tonight. You know I'm a massive fan of yours, but just let me share you one little worry I have about you. It's not a negative, it's not a positive, it's a worry, OK? When I know you're coming on the stage, I kind of know what to expect. You're predictable in a good way, OK? But when I know what you're going to sing, I know what's coming. I really do. And I just hope the public can keep interested for the length of this competition. It's just a worry from me, that's all I'd say.
All I want to do is cuddle you and take you home. You, my dear, have something very special because you mean every word you sing. And that's very rare in people that want to sing. So I think you've done a fantastic job tonight. Yes, you are nervous, and it's expected on this show, but you should be proud because you've just done Ireland proud.
OK, you know, you've got great comments from all the judges. Gary picked up on, I guess, the issue of versatility. Do you want to do different stuff? You know, he said when he came on, obviously, he knows what to expect. What do you say to that?
Yeah, because I'm kind of getting notice of myself with a very similar pattern. So if I get through next week, I know what I'm doing. So I've got like a little trick up there. So
really? Yeah. What do you want to do? What kind of stuff is it? Do you want to do the more up-tempo stuff?
Yeah, some week I hope to get my guitar out, maybe. Mm-hmm. You know.
How are we feeling about the wedding dress tonight?
I don't know, I like the costume anyway.
Janet Devlin in wedding dress shocker. 0901 61 61 606. That is the number to call to keep Janet safely through Halloween, but don't call now. Lines won't open until the end of the show. For now, it's Janet. All right, performing next, second of the boys and Gary.
It's the shy and retiring Frankie Kokoza.
Yeah, I loved my performance. I loved being on stage. The adrenaline was just unbelievable. But comments were rubbish again. That's all right. I still enjoyed myself.
Frankie reminds me of little Robbie. He's like a younger Robbie.
Yeah, he is.
With a silly haircut.
You know when Louis ruffles your hair up?
Literally, I was actually fuming.
I thought the water was going all over him. We might save that for another week.
After the show Saturday, I was naughty again and had a night with my mates. And probably done a few things I weren't so proud of. When I saw Gary after the show, it didn't even cross my mind telling him that I was going to go and get drunk with my mates, because he probably would have told me not to.
I've tried to tame Frankie and it's pointless, but as long as he's on that stage on Saturday night doing his best, I don't really care.
I've said from the beginning, that I'm just going to be myself and be honest, and that's what I'm doing. It doesn't mean I'm not working hard. But I think you can have fun and work hard at the same time. I'm sorry if everyone's looking for a nice little cheesy choir boy type singer, but that's definitely not me. And I think that's good that I'm not like that. Don't get me wrong, I want this. I'd love to win the X Factor, and I want to be a rock star. Tonight it's me, a load of fit dancers, a bed and a class song. So I'm just going to go out there and have it.
Darling, you've got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. I'm happy when you're on your knees. One day it's fine, the next is black. So if you want me off your back, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble, and if I stay, there will be trouble. So come on and let me know. This indecision's bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Oh, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go now? Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
I think you've got your swagger back. I mean, that was vocally a lot better than I was expecting, but I think you're always going to be known for more for your antics off stage than on stage. Should you stay or should you go? The public will decide.
Frankie, I think you quite won me over tonight with that performance. I'm starting to think maybe the Frankie that we saw in the first audition actually wasn't the real Frankie. It took us a while to see the real Frankie and for you to let it out. And maybe this is you. You're rebellious, you're wild. And I liked it tonight. I think you held the vocals together. It was a good performance.
I'm really confused about you because I personally feel like you lack in vocal range. I think that, you know, you gave energy in your performance, which is always great, but my fear with you is how you're perceived, because how serious do you take this? And that's what, from, you know, someone being outside of it, not being here as a judge, you know, as a feeling, but how serious do you take this? And that's the only problem that I have with you. But it was an energetic performance, to, you know, to say the least.
Thank you.
Cool. Don't worry, Frankie, she's only here for one night, mate.
Wow. And you know what? I might be back.
I think we found the sweet spot with you tonight. Really good performance. I'm really proud of you, mate, tonight. I'm really proud of you. Well done.
All right, fella. I guess, firstly, I don't imagine that took much practice for you, that routine. That's a normal weekday night for you. But secondly, picking up on what Alexandra said, you know, how seriously are you taking this competition?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be an absolute idiot if I didn't take it seriously. Like, the opportunity we've all got is ridiculous, and unless you're in the house and you're with us all the time, you're not going to know how seriously we take it. Like, you can't just read the paper.
And I think that, yeah, when people see you, they go, oh, you know, he's arrogant, blah, blah, blah. Whenever I see you and ask you how you are, all you say to me is, God, I'm so nervous.
I always am nervous, mate. But literally, once I'm up here, I just love it. I love it so much. Right, good for you.
0901 61 61 607. That is the magic number as far as Frankie is concerned, the one that will keep him safe and in this competition. Lines open at the end of the show. For now, it's Frankie. Three more acts still to perform and materialising on the stage after the break and aiming to stay out of the bottom two this week. Kitty will be here. Don't go away. Welcome back to the X Factor. It's Fright Night, and the acts are hoping to deliver spellbinding performances for your votes. Next up, the overs again, so we head back to the practically immortal Louis Walsh.
OK, guys, fasten your seatbelts. It's Kitty.
It's Kitty versus Sammy in the final showdown. Only one of them can stay.
When I found out it was in the bottom two, it just didn't feel real. And it didn't feel right. It literally made me step up my game. I was like, right, got to do it. Stand out there, smash it.
The act I'm sending home tonight is Sammy.
Sammy.
I don't want to go home. I really, really don't. This is like literally my dream. I'm living my dream right now. Personally, I felt like on Saturday I really did a really good performance. So obviously, some way, somehow, I'm not connecting with the British public. I don't want to be anybody else. I just want to be myself, but I'm not doing something right. Before the live show started, I think a lot of people have made up their mind about me. I always wanted to sit here, so I'm going to sit here right now.
OK.
If I was a viewer at home, I would have wanted to slap me. You know, the tide was really turning. I thought, I've been reading a few on the message boards, and they were like, yeah, we really like Kitty, actually. Then I'm the bottom two.
She's a brilliant singer, so I think people are judging her on something else.
I don't want to say, this is a new me next week, or anything like that, because it's irritating. I think, you know, it's really important for me to just, like, go out there and meet people. You change people's opinions with actions, not words.
I'm loving Kitty in the X Factor. I wanted to win. Go Kitty!
Just because I was in the bottom two, I don't think I should change who I am. I know who I am. I'm Kitty.
Kitty Bracknell.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by
kitty cat tonight. I'll tell you what, every week, Kitty, you pull a new trick out the bag. Out of all the performers that get up there, you are the most inventive. You come with your own ideas. You know, you go to Louis, you say, I want to do this week. I want to do this. I'm guessing this week he said, I want to get spun upside down. And for me, you're the least manufactured act because it's all about you. You're bringing yourself and your personality to the stage. And, you know, you do it for me every week. You've got to give it to you.
I love the fact that you went in with the theme tonight. It was, and you got some pipes on you. I mean, you can sing. My only thing is, I mean, you are very, very, very entertaining, and sometimes what I'm worried about is it could come across slightly cabaret. So you have to. That's the only point I would make. That Louis, what you have to realize is
Are you calling that cabaret?
This girl is
That's
a
burlesque,
singer.
darling.
This girl
That's
is
not
a singer.
cabaret.
This girl's
That's
a singer.
not cabaret.
Excuse me.
That's not
Let me tell you something.
cabaret.
Did I say it was cabaret? Or did I say it comes across as cabaret?
Not cabaret.
You better get the words correct. Okay.com. Thank you.
Listen, Kitty, I was really disappointed to see you in the bottom two last week. You really didn't deserve it. But there's definitely this flavour out there that people either love you or they hate you. And usually the things, actually, I've found that people don't like you for are all the things that I actually love you for. I love the fact that you're a diva. I love the fact that you're ferociously ambitious. And I love the fact that you've dusted yourself off after Sunday night. You've got up there and you've performed like that tonight. Well done.
Kitty, after that performance, I know I made the right decision last week in keeping you, because you never let me down. You're the hardest working contestant on the show, and I wish the public would just give you a chance and vote for you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. First thing, you saying this wasn't Louis' idea? It's extraordinary. How was it for you, strapped to the Catherine wheel up there? You enjoyed that?
I had to shut my eyes the first time I did it. I thought the sparks might fly in. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that.
We never tried it. We never tried it with the pyrotechnics until this afternoon, and I didn't even know it was going to happen until this afternoon.
Listen, you know, bottom two last week. Do you think you've done enough this week?
Oh my gosh, I mean, I had so much fun doing this, and I just want to keep doing all the theatrical crazy
Do you think you've done enough?
I hope so.
Good for you. 0901 61 61 608 is the number to vote for Kitty. She had a major scare last week. Your vote's going to help Kitty safe and out of that bottom two. Lines open at the end of the show. For now, it's Kitty. After the break, the final two acts attempt to survive Fright Night. The newly named Little Mix and the always named Craig. Don't go away. Welcome back to the final part of tonight's X Factor Halloween special. Lines will be opening for you to vote shortly, but first, there are two more acts still to come. Next up, the last of the groups, so we go to their mentor, Talisa.
Guys, they have a new name, but they are still the same girls you know. It is Little Mix.
I just can't believe that we're still here. It just feels amazing.
It's really nice to know that we're getting lots of support of girls and teenagers and young girls.
We're not perfect. That's why girls do like us.
The girls are so incredibly normal, and they have the same insecurities as every other girl in the world.
People are writing a few nasty comments, and I don't know, it just got to me a little bit. Obviously, when you've got your own insecurities, and you know them yourself, and then when people go and tell you and write them on websites for everyone to see, it just makes you feel really rubbish. Being in a girl group with like three beautiful girls who are obviously a lot slimmer and smaller than me, and obviously know I'm a lot bigger. I don't know, I find it really hard when people publicise it on Twitter and...
You can see what they want. You're one of the prettiest, nicest people I've ever met. I hate seeing you upset.
My poor girls, they have also had to do with changing their name this week.
There was already a charity existing with the name Rhythmics,
The name we pick is the name we're stuck with forever. Ah, it's so hard to think of a new name. Something mixed. The last one could be mix. So like,
oh, I like it.
What people say, RT mix, and then people go, Roger mix.
Nobody's that stupid.
I would.
And our new name is Little Mix.
You may have a new name, but you're four of the nicest girls we've ever had on X Factor. And Jessie, don't read those negative things about you, because people are just jealous of you because you're talented and you're on the X Factor. I love this band. Tulisa, well done.
You guys are a talented bunch of girls. The harmonies were on point. There is a space for you guys in this big market here. You guys, you up the levels for groups right now. I don't think you realise your potential. Wicked. Yes.
Girls, Tulisa, well done. Great song choice. Also, I really felt, as well as the production tonight, I could hear you all sing. Really, really good. Here's a question to all of us, and Louis, you'll know the answer to this. To me, this year, it feels different. It feels like I couldn't pick a winner this year. I couldn't even pick the top three this year. This competition is wide open for anyone
and
to
Gary,
take right
these
now.
girls are out of this world.
Girls, can I just say that I am so proud of you this week. You have done so well. And Jessie, it takes a lot to speak up about insecurity, so I'm proud of you, for being able to tell your story, because it means that there are other people out there that can relate to you and that go through what you go through. The performance was amazing. Well done. You did something different, something that's never been done before.
All right, thank you, judges. I might you just take a little time to compose yourself. Well done. Girls, change of the name. Great performance. Happy?
I'm really happy. We love the song Chase. We really enjoyed doing it, and I'm just so proud of these girls. They're the best.
Tell you what, as well, I think that's the best feedback you've got so far in this competition, isn't it?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
For you. 0901 61 61 609. A call to that number will make Little Mix's night. All right, lines open shortly after the next act has performed. For now, it's Little Mix. All All right, tonight's final act now is The Boys, so we head for one last time back to Gary.
He's the voice from Liverpool, Craig Colton.
Being in the X Factor and being in London, you forget what's going on back home. My mum and dad keep ringing me and telling me about the support. Pictures and posters in windows and people's houses.
Everybody's been putting the posters up for Vote for Craig, but I think ours is the best.
It's a nice feeling to know that that's the type of support I've got back home.
Everyone at Food is all behind Craig and working does really well.
We all support him in Liverpool and we're all going to vote for him. Go on, Craig, lads!
He's been coming in here for about 3 years now. He normally gets sweet and sour chicken, fried rice, beef chow mein, and I cannot believe Gary Barlow's serving them lettuce.
My mum and dad's life has kind of changed as well.
People that we don't even know are coming up to us saying, "You, Craig's mum and dad, we've seen you on the telly, he's absolutely fantastic."
Come on, Craig, you can do it! Do it for Liverpool!
I was listening to Juice FM, which is a Liverpool station.
Turn it up loud. This is Craig Colton.
Jar of Hearts.
Oh my God.
They're playing me on the radio.
Jar of Hearts came on, but my version.
On what? On the radio?
Yeah.
That was the strangest thing ever.
We get texts, we get tweets, phone calls, and we've had people knocking on the door saying, "Will you play Craig as well?" So it's massive support for me.
Good luck, Craig and Marcus!
The support back home for me and Marcus has been huge. I'm very proud to be a Scouser.
For people who only think Craig sings ballads, this is going to shock everybody. It feels like you're free at last.
I know the whole of Liverpool's watching tonight, and I have to make sure I go out there and do them proud.
I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. But it was dark, and I was over, until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands were strong, but my knees were far too weak to stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's that side to you that I never knew, and all those things you said, they were never true, and that game you played, you would always and always win. But I'll set fire to the rain, watch it burn as I touch your face. When it burns and I cry 'cause I heard it calling out your name. But there's that side to you that I never knew, and all those things you said, they were never true, and that game you played, you would always and always win. But I'll set fire to the rain, watch it burn as I touch your face. When it burns and I cry 'cause I heard it calling out your name. And I'll set fire to the rain, and I'll throw us into the flame. When it burns and I cry 'cause I heard it calling out your name. Your name.
Craig, you know I believe in you. You know I like you because you're an honest, great musical performer. Craig, everybody's voting in Liverpool tonight. And Craig, I think you're the heart and the soul of the X Factor. And I think you're now a contender. Absolutely.
The reception in here tonight is a lot. It's blowing me eardrums. Craig, the more and more I hear you perform and I hear you sing and I watch you perform, the more I think this guy could sell albums. The more I appreciate how unique your tone is and your vocal. I thought that was an amazing performance, massive song, you went for it. My only criticism is, and I don't want it to be a negative, is that I'm starting to find it a bit predictable, and I just want you to come and shock me one week and do something different. Because there's been so many ballads. And it's because I know what he's capable of. I know he can do it.
He does the ballad so well. I want to hear him do the ballad.
Something a bit different.
Lisa!
Hold on. Hold on. Do you hear the noise behind you? Okay, let me tell you something. Let me break it down for you, right? You have a voice. You have a beautiful voice. It's soulful. You project well. Beautiful voice. Now the key is to come back every week and shock everyone. Surprise them, shock them, give them something. Give them something every week. But you can do it. You can do it because you have a soulful, great voice. You hear that noise? You hear that noise? That's right. That's right. Let me know.
Okay. Craig Colton, that was the performance of the night. Well done.
All right, fella. Hardly got any time because someone was talking a bit too much, Alexandra. You happy?
Yeah, so happy, thank you.
You baking in that coat?
A little bit.
Okay, all right. 0901 61 61 610. Call that number to vote for Craig. Lines will be opening in a matter of moments. Call costs 36p from a BT landline. From other networks may vary from mobiles will be considerably more. Text costs 35p. Closing the show tonight, it's Craig. And that is it. All 10 acts have conquered their fears and performed. It's time for you to take control of their destiny. The public vote is now open and will close in tomorrow night's results show. Your votes decide who is safe and who is singing to survive in the competition. For the act, it doesn't get any scarier. One will be leaving tomorrow. Votes cast after lines are closed won't be counted, but may still be charged. You can also vote by red button and text, but remember, text voting closes at midday tomorrow. Simply text the name of the act you're supporting to 88333. You must text the name as it appears on the screen. So, here we go. To vote for your favourite by phone, the number to call, 0901 61 616, and then add 01 for the risk, 02 for Johnny, 03 for Sophie. It's 04 for Marcus, 05 for Misha B, 06 for Janet. It's 07 for Frankie, 08 for Kitty, 09 for Little Mix, and 10 for Craig. No one wants to face the Halloween horror of going home, but someone has to. So, here's that reminder of all of tonight's performances and those numbers you need.
And no one's gonna see you from the beast about to strike. You know it's Thriller, Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside that killer thriller tonight.
When he sings that siren song, I just gotta tag along with that old devil called love.
Music played and people sang. Just for me, the church bells rang like the echo from a gun.
When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Oh, superstition ain't the way. Hey, very superstitious.
This ain't love you give. I give you all the girl can give you. Take my tears and that's not really all. Take me low.
Every move you make, every vow you break, everything you stick, every smile you fake, I'll be watching you.
Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go now? Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking
tough, that is it. We have survived Fright Night, but someone is going to have a nightmare tomorrow night when one actor will be leaving the competition. The clock is now ticking. You have 24 hours and counting to keep your favourite in this competition. Plus, returning for the X Factor for the first time since last year's final, Cher Lloyd will be on this stage. And also back on the stage, the incredible Nicole Scherzinger is going to be here. All the reaction to tonight's show on ITV2 now with the X Factor, the judges, the contestants taking your calls live. We are back, ITV1, 8 o'clock tomorrow night with that all-important result. We'll see you then. Have a great night.
All of the X Factor performances from the finalists are available to download right now. You can download your favourite performances from tonight and throughout the series. Go to itv.com/xfactor for more details.
Well, looks like Holly Willoughby's voting Little Mix to win on Twitter tonight. Kelly's been watching from home too and tweeting live. Get well soon, Kelly. The results are tomorrow night at 8. So Piers Morgan returns with a brand new series. Get ready for some big laughs and a reality check about fame from Gavin and Stacey star James Corden. He reveals his life story next.